In my mind, tolerance is the idea of understanding and respecting each other's different traits, whether they be religious, cultural, ethnic. I think it's being understanding of those, maybe not accepting them or believing in them yourself, but at least being able to understand and comprehend what those are.
I believe that's a very great idea, but I also believe that understanding doesn't quite have to go with it, because it may just be someone's personal philosophy to not understand it, but to just realize that something else is different than their way of life, and just say, you know what, that's different than mine, and I'm okay with that. You know, I don't know how like their prayer system works or whatever this other ideology may be, but just realizing that it's there and that it's different really, and that they're okay with it being different, you know.
I think the number one part of tolerance, though, is understanding that what you believe and what someone else believes can coexist. So, like you guys just said, it's not about whether you personally subscribe to it, but it's about knowing that it's okay to be who you are and that you're not going to be persecuted or judged for being who you are. Because honestly, diversity is one of the best things in our world.
I think one of the biggest things is, though, but it's like a combination of what you were all saying, is that tolerance is being able to understand and accept somebody else's opinion while still being able to accept your own. So it doesn't mean that you have to agree with it, it's just that you know it's there, but you're still like steadfast in your own belief.
And I feel like tolerance should be able to go beyond stuff that we already have the knowledge of. I mean, there are ways of life that we don't really know exist at certain points, or that we come into knowledge of, really. I mean, it's just like as we mature and from like adolescence to adulthood and everything. I mean, there are some things that we not quite remain ignorant of, but just remain unaware of, really. And I think one of the beautiful things about tolerance is that no matter what, you know, if there's a tolerant person, you know, no matter what emerges into their life, you know, they'll realize that there is another avenue of life, really, that could be taken, you know, and that it's perfectly fine to do so.
Can you still tolerate someone or something without accepting it?
Yeah, I think because, I mean, if for me, just because I have friends who are like different religious groups than I, because I'm Catholic, and I have friends who are like Buddhists or like atheists, just because I can't, just because I don't agree with their beliefs, I still accept them for who they are. So I'm accepting them more for a person, not just solely judging them based on their beliefs. So I think it is possible to be tolerant of someone, but not having to accept what they believe in.
I think what she's also adding on to what she's saying is that she's accepting her friend as a person, not accepting their belief. So she's accepting them as a whole, no matter what they may believe in, no matter what color their skin may be. She's not judging them based on that, and she isn't forcing herself to accept their beliefs. That may be what she believes, but she doesn't have to partake in that.